Hey, make sure y'all tap into that new LAX Gotham podcast starring LA's own Gangland Neem, one of the best up-and-comers in Los Angeles on the streaming platform, and New York City's own, the real New York mayor, Showface News. It's epic. It's crazy. Make sure you tap in every Sunday. Every single Sunday, you'll see Gangland Neem live with the one and only Showface News going crazy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. It's the mayor. Stop playing. Please be advised, the following content is rated F for fiction, which means it's not real. This is all entertainment. It never happened. This is all satire. It's all make-believe out of the mayor's head. Enjoy. It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want, just don't call me woke. And you're not rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. Everybody knows the town versus everybody at all times. Check it out, y'all. So it turns out that Foolio pretty much called on his demise just a few weeks ago before his tragic death ever took place. Alright? It would seem as though there was a very chilling and eerie post that Foolio made just a few weeks ago on his Instagram page that would detail on how he would pass very soon. Alright? Now look, understand that some of these Florida rappers, especially these drill rappers, are practicing voodoo. Yes, champs, practicing voodoo so their ops do not catch them lacking. They need that spiritual protection, alright, in order to migrate and in order to do these drill records without getting caught up, alright. You know, Jack Boy, very well known, you know, in Florida for doing voodoo, very open about it, alright. So it should be to no surprise that Foolio was also practicing voodoo in order to not get got out here in these streets the way that he's dissing all of these ops and unalived ops. Okay, listen. So here's the Instagram post that Foolio made just a few weeks ago. I can't tell you exactly how long ago it was, but apparently it was very recent. And the post said this. It says, "My death day getting closer and closer. I can feel it. Heartbreak emojis. It is what it is, though. I signed up for the lifest." So, again, apparently this was made just a few weeks ago, right? Don't know if he deleted this post. If you go to his Instagram page, you can't really find this, all right? Now, a lot of y'all is going to say, this is made up, this is fake, but according to my sources, it was very much real, all right? He felt it in the air. Now, it's not uncommon for a rapper or anyone to feel when it's their time to go, alright? We've had this, I've seen this multiple times. We've seen Tupac, alright, say that he knew he was gonna go in, the angel of death, and etc. You know that story. It's a real story, okay? So it's not really uncommon for like a rapper to know when it's their time to go. It's just not, you dig? But when it came to Foolio, you know, we all expected that one day he would get caught up, even though he had multiple attempts on his life, alright? Having multiple attempts on his life, he still was able to make it out. The last time before he actually was unalived is when he got hit in the foot. That's the last time we tried to get him, alright? But there was other times as well before that, okay? So we didn't, you know, expect Foolio to just go, but we did and wouldn't be surprised if he would go, alright? And they finally caught up to him. Now, a lot of us believe that this happened because of that flyer, that club flyer that was posted on the story, okay? Which would lead to someone having that drop and potentially following him to the Holiday Inn, in which he was hit multiple times in that parking lot with his friends, okay? Obviously, he's getting the worst of those rounds, right? Then you have the audio that dropped, alright, all over social media of the altercation, and you can hear multiple bullets flying, alright? Not the prettiest audio whatsoever, okay? Now, unfortunately, you have people that are trying to glorify this. You also have the rapper Youngeen who drops a record that's seemingly a diss track that lines up with what happened to Foolio just about 2 days ago, alright? And it's very interesting how this is #1 on YouTube trending. Youngeen Alright, the Do It record just so happens to have lyrics that line up to how your boy Foolio ended up getting unalived. Now, like I said, these rappers in Florida practice voodoo. Mostly these drill rappers will have these ops practicing voodoo because they believe this is what is going to protect them from getting caught up. Now, crazy enough, I did mention Jack Boy earlier. There was, false news. I believe this was either last year or the beginning of this year, but they say Jack Boy ended up getting unalived, right? And this was false information. Jack Boy is still alive and well, right? Still alive and well, still walking the face of the earth, okay? Then it turned out that it was his brother or cousin who ended up really getting shot at. You feel me? So it's very interesting, that people could even think that, look, this rapper could never be touched, and honestly, when Foolio passed, a lot of people were saying it's a lie and he can't be touched. Like, let's be very fair. One thing we promise in life is that we're definitely going to pass away, okay? That's one thing that we're all promised in life. To believe, even when news articles are saying that Foolio passed away, you don't believe it, you think it's fake news, is insane. Like, who did you think Foolio was? Like, I'm not saying that the man ain't have talent, because he did, but he ain't special to the point you gotta think he's invincible, okay? Look, I know the man did spiritual practices in which would protect him for a period, but guess what? Anyone can get got at any given moment. Listen, just because you do voodoo doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna keep you alive forever, okay? And if you welcome negativity into your life, well, you're gonna get exactly what you put out, right? He's low-key manifested these events to take place. I mean, we see this Instagram post that he made, all right? And let me just say allegedly he made it, because we don't know fully. I mean, the post is gone. Maybe it got deleted, all right? But apparently this is a post he made. But let's just say, he did make this post. He pretty much was welcoming in any possibility that he would definitely be taken out. Alright, I mean, we've seen the very horrific, bar fest that he's displayed in these drill records, okay? Especially the beatbox remix that we all know. One of his biggest records, one of his biggest known verses, alright, around the world. Very incredibly disrespectful, really seen as one of the most disrespectful drill verses of all time, right? In the drill music genre, you dig? But to be quite fair, to be honest, like I said, the mayor isn't really too surprised at what happened to Foolio, right? I've always said Foolio was incredibly reckless. Now rest in peace to Foolio, all right? I think he had talent, but it's just that there was just such a negative energy surrounding that talent. You feel me? Like, negative energy. Like, bro, we're talking about ops. We're talking about people being brutalized in such a very horrific manner that, listen, somebody is gonna want your head. You feel me? Somebody's gonna want your head. They're gonna want to really do you something vicious. Let's just be honest here, okay? We can pretend like this ain't what it is, but this is exactly what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But boy, what I'm gonna say is this: the mayor says this, champs. Listen, you can do all of the spiritual practices that you want, but at the end of the day, one thing that's promised is that you're gonna go. If you're doing very heinous things to make people upset, to trigger people, they might trigger you. And I say that metaphorically, okay? Let me just say that. Like I said, Foolio practice voodoo, right, for protection, as does Jack Boy, as does other Florida rappers, maybe other rappers in other states and regions of the United States. Okay, that can only protect you for so long. I'm not saying that it don't protect you, because obviously it does. Alright, but boy, it's a tragic incident. It's a horrific incident, and to be honest, does this type of violence stop? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're pretty much going towards the end of the drill era, to be very, specific. But at the same time, it's like, but drill is still selling, you know. Drill in certain areas of the United States is no longer a thing like that, especially New York, who had a very prominent drill era, going more to in a softcore genre of drill, I guess. It seems like the drill movement in general, just in the United States, is only blossoming, you know, as more people lose their lives. Let's just call it like it is. As more people are losing their lives, drill is becoming much more prominent and profitable. Alright? And that's what I can honestly say about that. But gang, I want y'all to let me know what y'all think in the comment section, gang. Is drill music coming to a close? Is it only getting worse? What do you think about the state of drill culture? And do you honestly believe that Foolio definitely spoke on his demise too soon? You let me know what you think in the comment section, gang. But look, it's the man, the one and only real New York mayor, F. Eric Adams, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's a town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to Showface News now. If you're having a hard time on social media, you can't get the numbers you want, your traction is terrible, but you need to get that boost to get to where you want to be and go viral, you came to the right place, gang. You gotta holler at Drea the Virgo on Instagram, because she's helping endless YouTubers get to where they want to be, get to the mountaintop right now. I'm talking about more views, more traction, more likes, more comments, cross-platforming, you name it. I mean TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, more followers, more subscribers, more money. Alright, listen, you gotta go and follow Drea the Virgo right now. Hit her in the DMs, because guess what? She's loaded, alright? She's helping everybody. I mean everybody, champ. She's even helping the mayor. Yes, the mayor's getting help from Drea the Virgo. You need to holler at her right now so you can get your numbers up, right, and get to this money, get to this bag, quit your job, stop working a 9 to 5 and be a successful entrepreneur. Holler at Drea the Virgo right now.